Welcome again to the Prospective series. I'm your host Filza Jabin, and today we have here with us Dr. Arghya Bhattacharya. Welcome, Arghya.
Hello. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
So let me introduce you all to Dr. Arghya Bhattacharya. Arghya Bhattacharya. Dr. Arghya Bhattacharya is an experienced physiotherapist, manual therapist, sports nutritionist, and strength coach. Orgo is known for his unique approach that goes beyond just treating pain. His work focuses on helping people rebuild strength, restore confidence in movement, and truly take control of their bodies. Instead of quick fixes, Dr. Orgo believes in the power of exercise, proper nutrition, and quality recovery as the real foundation of healing. Wow, that's amazing.
Thank
So
you,
I'm
ma'am.
very
Thank you.
grateful.
Yeah. So actually, the thing is that nowadays people are always running behind those quick fixes. Yeah, you have seen like medicines and going to hospitals and all. But I think that changing the lifestyle is the best medicine if someone can do it. So that is my approach to the entire world, and that is what I am trying to give the message to everyone.
Absolutely. Well, you're doing some great work. I know you personally also. So thank you for being here with us. So without
Thank you.
wasting time, let's know more about you. Tell us more about yourself and your journey and the work you are doing.
So basically, I'm a physical therapist, but my work goes beyond just treating pain. I help to understand why the body is breaking down in first place, basically. And one pattern I have kept seeing in young activities and young people that they still feeling tired, even though they're exercising, even though they're having a good diet and everything, they still feel tired. They get injured and they're unfocused because their brain doesn't work properly, and the reason is poor sleep. That is why I shifted my focus in more into focusing on a what I will say basic physical therapy to focusing on the lifestyle, treating the sleep cause, treating the nutrition. And I believe that recovery is broken nowadays, and recovery is the main thing that you have to go, and that will help you a lot. That will not not only give you a good thing, but also it will help you with your saving your money. So I don't want any patient or any people to spend their money endlessly to some normal hospitals, because of that thing can be treated by just treating the lifestyle. So that is my thing, ma'am.
That's great, actually. The moment you chose this topic, sleep deprivation, that gave me a click in my mind. Why sleep deprivation? Why have you chosen this topic? So that was quite
uh,
a interesting topic for me. But yes, as you said, we need to focus on our quality of life.
yeah.
So that's why we need to understand that sleep is the most important part in it. So why is sleep often called as the most ignored pillar in the health in today's world?
Because sleep is a, as you said, as I said, and you said, the sleep is a silent killer. So sleep doesn't shout, it whispers to us. Okay, so nowadays you will see, if you have a normal painkiller on something, your pain will vanish in just 1 hour. But if you focus on your sleep, you will see that for 1 day or 1 week this will not hamper you, but if you do it for at least a month or a year, this will hamper you a lot in your hormonal balance, in your brain resetting, and in your injuries. So, and today's youth are sacrificing it for things, and they don't give half the return on this sleep thing. So that is the thing I'm focusing on that, ma'am.
So, as you said, like we need to understand that depriving in sleep, it's a silent killer. We need to understand as a parents, as an adult, that our children need to focus in this area rather than just running to the hospital or the physiotherapist or giving money to the doctors. It's better to change your lifestyle and start focusing on your sleep and your lifestyle habits so that you can rebuild yourself.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
with that, why are teenagers and young adults are more vulnerable to sleep deprivation compared to other age groups?
Ma'am, because they're in a phase, teenagers, I'm focusing on the teenagers who are around the age of 20 to 25. Okay,
Okay.
so they are still in a phase where their brain is still building up. and their body and the brain are still under construction. Okay, and sleep cycle naturally shifts later. It's as I said in the first thing, that it doesn't work suddenly. It takes time, but they see that the one day, one night they're not sleeping properly. Okay, next day they are good, but they don't understand it, that how this will hamper it on the next 4 to 5 years, how this will actually lead them to uh, I mean, so many types of diseases, so many types of injuries. So that is the reason they are not focusing on this, because they are more focusing on late night scrolling. They are doing exercise, they are doing a good diet. It's very good, but the late night scrolling is hampering them, and that they choose the Instagram. I'll not take any name, but I'll say that they are taking internet more valuable than their sleep. So that is the thing happening to them.
Yes, as you said, they are taking good diet, they are doing
Yeah.
exercise, yes, but yet they are depriving in their sleep, they are not doing good with their health.
Yes.
So that's one thing which we need to understand. Even if you are taking good diet and all the doing all the fitness exercise, but if you are not sleeping well, you are not doing good with your health. You are not going to do good. So, keeping that in mind, tell us what happens in young person's brain when they are constantly depriving in their sleep.
Okay. So basically, it works like a train is running. It's not stopping in a station. Okay.
Okay.
Sleep is something like our body is a train. Okay. Just take it like this. Our body is a train. And when we are sleeping in every night, it stops in that station and it recovers, it resets.
Okay.
And when it doesn't happen, when they don't give rest, the memory of person becomes weaker. The focus, nowadays we have seen the focus drops in young adults, that and they are very unstable with their emotional control, because they are not recovering. And this small problems start feeling big to the parents, because they are saying that, mom, dad, I'm depressed, I'm having some problem. But the only thing, you can't chug all those antidepressants and all. You have to sleep. That is what the problem is going with the brain. And at the same time, the brain has a natural detox system, and that is slowing down. So it literally carries more fatigue and stress into the next day, and this carries on every day. So that is the reason, that happens when you don't sleep, and your brain doesn't function properly. And the brain and the heart is the main thing
Okay.
nowadays. Okay, so if you don't sleep properly, this will happen to you.
Okay, so I hope people are listening to this and understanding the value of sleep. Even if you are taking antidepressant and all those medicine, it's not going to work unless you are sleeping well, you are taking proper rest. And do you focus on suggesting people on a good habit of sleeping, or just randomly sleeping when they are tired? Most of the time people are sleeping, they're connecting sleep with tiredness. Whenever they're tired, they're going to sleep, and when they are not
Yeah,
tired, they will not sleep. So what
yeah.
would you like to say on that?
Ma'am, tiredness is not sleep. Tiredness is a normal thing, because if we are coming from office, if we are coming from our work, we get tired, but we don't actually, if we stay in the bed, we can't sleep that time. So tiredness doesn't count as sleep. Sleep is a natural process. It comes with the night. Because, being a physiotherapist, being a healthcare professional, I don't count the naps, because people say that, okay, I am napping in the afternoon, I'm napping in this morning, I'm having good sleep. That is not the thing. You are getting tired, you are taking a nap. That is different thing. Sleep is just like a natural process.
Okay.
So yeah, tiredness is not sleep. That's a myth. Obviously, that's a myth. Yeah, our body gets tired and all these things, but you will see, if you stay in the home for a day, we are having a day off or something, all right, and it becomes the night by 9 p.m. to 9 p.m. to 10 p.m., your body will naturally say that, okay, we need to stop, we have to sleep. So our body naturally gets tired, as we have seen in the early days, in the late 20s. We have seen that by that time of 8:30 or 9, everything used to get shut down. Everything, the people used to get have their dinner, and they used to go to bed. So night is a time of getting sleep, and it's a natural process. It's not about getting tired and getting sleep. It doesn't work like that. So
I wish people understand this, that don't connect tiredness with sleep. Just make it a routine, that fix a time so that you can follow that routine for your life, and you are going to change your lifestyle through that only. If you are not building a habit, nothing is going to happen.
definitely, ma'am, definitely.
So, as you are working with a lot of young adults,
Yeah.
do you see any health challenge or growth challenge or immunity challenge in adults if they are not, they have not slept good in their young age?
Yeah. So one thing I say to everyone, it's not about only young adults, it's not about anyone else. I say to everyone that sleep is the best medicine and is the ultimate medicine. And deep sleep, as you say, that deep sleep is the time when the growth hormone releases. So if sleep is compromised, the development is compromised. And young adults are time when the development time is there. All right. So if you're not sleeping properly, your development will be compromised. Immunity will also drop, and the I'll say the body will be vulnerable. Okay. And if you take this in a long term, it trains your body to stay in a stress state. And what I'm saying about the stress state, like you will see people who are not sleeping on proper time, not like they are not sleeping by 11 p.m. or 12 p.m. You will see that they will be awake till 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. Okay, it happens to people. Okay, and they are getting sleep by 6 a.m. and 7 a.m. And that's impact on their health, not only on their health. This will be a very subjective thing, I'll say, but nowadays the Gen Zs are. I'm also a Gen Z, by the way. Okay, so Gen Zs are more into looking good. I have to take care of my skin and all these things. Taking care of the health is good, but if you're not sleeping properly, your eye bags will come up, your dark circles will come up. Also, your skin will not be good in a hydration state. All right, so
Okay.
how much you're applying all those creams and all, nothing will happen until unless you're not giving sleep. So sleep is the ultimate barrier to have a good growth, good immunity, and good health. So yeah.
Okay, okay, that's a huge thing. Because I'm also mother of two teenagers, so I can understand how much they are caring about their skin and their looks. I hope everyone is listening to this. If you are not taking care of your sleep, you are not going to look good also. You're going to get eye bags. So better go take care of your sleep so that you can be healthy from inside, from within, your skin will shine from within. So what can
Now I'll give
food...
one example, ma'am, on this thing, as I told you, because
Yes,
as
please.
we're talking about the youngsters, so we youngsters always admires some celebrities, some action heroes, always. So in India, as we say, that the most handsome man is Hrithik Roshan. He's someone who is an epitome of fitness. He's an amazing guy. Now his trainer, Chris Gethin, he's from US. He's a very good fitness trainer. He told Hrithik Roshan, even being a Bollywood star, they are having those late night parties and all these things. But he made Hrithik Roshan understand that he have to sleep by 9 p.m. straight. And even Hrithik Roshan told in on a podcast, he said that whatever it takes, wherever I am, I take the permission from the host and I say that I have to sleep. They even told him that, bro, come on, sleep is not that important. But he knew it and he is good now. Okay, so and you have seen he's a handsome guy. Obviously he's a very handsome guy. Okay, so that is the thing what I want to say, that focus on the sleep and your skin will what I will say, it will shine something. Yeah.
So that's a good thing to start begin with. Like if you care
Yeah.
about your skin, and later on your body will thank you, your brain will thank you, you know. So if you build the habit today, you are going to be healthy tomorrow,
Yeah.
right? You're going to be
Definitely,
a
man.
strong adult. So that's one
Definitely.
thing. And being a parent, what are your suggestions? Like what one thing or two thing we can do to increase sleep quality at our home with our children?
Okay, so there are lots of things in the internet that you can do this and that. Sleep is a very natural process. Okay, so we have to be disciplined with our way. It's not like we are having this type of meditations and all these things. That is not how we get the sleep. Sleep is our body's natural system. It's a biology. It's a normal biology. Every creature in the earth, whoever is a living organism, they sleep. All right. So even if it is a problem nowadays, you can start with a structure. Now, first of all, you have seen on the young adults that on the school days or in the college days, they wake up on a different time, and the weekends they wake up on a different time. So you have to focus on that thing. If you are waking up on 6 a.m. on weekdays, you have to wake up on 6 a.m. on the weekend also. So that is how you are correcting your biological clock. And one more thing, as I said in the first thing, that uh, scrolling is the main concern nowadays to the young adults. They are more into seeing the reels and all. Now, what is the problem goes with the reels, right? It's an algorithm have created by the Meta. So when you see one of your interesting thing, like if someone is seeing a food reel, every reel will come up with foods.
Yeah.
Okay, with food vlogging and all these things. Now, why they don't get sleep if they are watching the reel only? Because they are getting this eager to watch. Okay, I am getting my interest on this thing, so the brain is saying, okay, watch more, watch more. So this thing is coming up. So you can do one thing. You can cut off the blue lights, okay, from that is emitting from the mobile. And what is the problem with the blue light is the sleep comes up with a hormone known as melatonin hormone. Everyone of us known as, okay. So the blue light cuts off the melatonin production from the brain. Okay, so you can do one thing, that obviously cut off the blue light from this, and you can set the temperature now because it's a summertime now. So you can set a temperature according to your room temperature or whatever you like it. And one more thing, the most important thing that no one does nowadays, uh, have a good dinner, whatever dinner you like, have a good dinner just before 2 hours, and you can do two things. Just switch off your phone, and you can read a book, or you can talk with your parents. Okay, now this thing works very nicely. Now why? Because uh, we be in the college, we be in the school, and we don't have time to talk with our parents. And most of the problems that are solved in the entire world is by our parents. All right. So teenagers should do it after dinner. They should talk with their parents. They should spend time with their parents. All right. So this will help them to calm down. This will help because they are getting all the results. They are getting all the, I'll say, solutions, and this will help them to calm down. Their stress will calm down, and definitely the melatonin hormone will rise, and they will have a good sleep.
So, well, thank you for telling about all these things. This is so important. You use the word your help your biological clock to balance,
Yeah,
like maintain
yeah,
your circadian rhythm so that you can get those melatonin hormone on time and you can sleep well and increase your health quality. Well, thank you for
definitely.
bringing that up, Orgo. And one more thing, one more question is coming in my mind with that. Many of people are saying that what if I sleep 9 hours, 8 hours, 9 hours, but not 9 p.m.? What if I sleep at 12 p.m. and I wake up at 9 a.m.? Like my if
Okay,
my night
understand.
starts late, or maybe I'm sleeping at 3 a.m. and waking up at 12 p.m.
Mhm.
So, what do you want to say about that?
Okay, I'll give a very good example with this. So last month I was roaming around with my friend on Sunday evening, and he's someone who is facing some disease with the obesity issue. So he has consulted with a doctor, and his doctor said him that have a good sleep, have a good lifestyle, and all these things. So I asked him that what time do you sleep? What is the hour of your sleep? He said, bro, I sleep for 8 hours. I'm like, okay, that's really good. So what is your sleep timing? I sleep by 3 a.m. and I wake up by 10 and I'm like, okay, that is really good. That is actually 8 hours of sleep. So I made him understood that. So what happens is there is a hormonal, I'll say a hormonal wall is there in our brain. Okay. So when we get a deep sleep, as I said, when we get a deep sleep, our hormones get released. Now, deep sleep timing comes from 12 a.m. to 2 a.m. Okay, so this is the time that comes up. So definitely you should maintain that. Now, this varies with so many books, so many researches and all, but this 12 a.m. to 2 a.m. this time, it is a very, I'll say it's a golden time for your body. And nowadays most of us get awake on that time only, mostly. So
Mm,
that is the reason our hormone gets imbalanced. Okay, so if you are having a good sleep, so suppose you are having a good sleep for 8 hours, you're waking up by 11 a.m. and you do a blood test, you will see your cortisol levels are high. But you will ask, okay, I had a good sleep, why my cortisol levels are high? So that is the reason it comes up. So definitely, I'll not say you should sleep by 11 or 10. It depends on the family, it depends on the situations and all these things. But you should definitely go to a deep sleep before 12:30 or 12. That will actually help you. Now, going on a deep sleep takes time around 1 hour when we get into sleep. So there are so many phases of a sleep. Okay, some dream phases there, some deep sleep phases there, and all these things are there. So yeah, that's the thing. You should definitely sleep by, I'll say, 11 p.m. and wake up by 6 maximum. It's really good. Okay, it goes for 7 hours, and it's really a very good thing.
okay. So, one more question. Being a Gen Z yourself, what are few tips for teenagers themselves so that they can start taking action today to help themselves in this world of digital era so that they can be healthy and maintain a good lifestyle? What are your tips and strategies for them?
There are no such tips and strategies as man, I don't think that going to sleep we need some strategies, we need to get some tips and all these things. But I will say that if you are watching this, just think about that after 10 years you are going to spend your entire income, entire money on a hospital that you never needed if you could have fixed your sleep. Okay,
Yes.
so you should think that because if you are studying today, why you are studying? Because you need to earn some money. And after 10 years, whether you could have gone to in a foreign country for a what I will say, for a visit, but with that money you are you're giving to a hospital because you are having some disease that could have been fixed if you have fixed your sleep. So just think about that. And as I said, because nowadays people are also thinking about their looks and all, so definitely it works. Because obesity is the main concern nowadays in the India. Obesity is rising, and we think that people who eat more, who are lazy, they get obesity. It's not that. Obesity comes up with lack of sleep also. It's the main concern, main reason for getting fat and all these things. All right, it doesn't grow up in just one night. It takes years, it takes time, but it builds a habit. So yeah, if you want to get obese, don't sleep. If you want to don't if you want to be fit, if you want to look good, definitely you have to sleep in a proper time. And it's not about only looks, it's about your health that I said you.
Yes, absolutely. Well, all the youngsters, whoever are listening to this, listen to this really carefully. If you want to spend your money in roaming and traveling and having fun, then start sleeping today properly, maintain that routine, and listen to Dr. Orgo. He is a physiotherapist and he is suggesting to sleep on time, maintain that routine for your good health.
No,
So,
definitely, ma'am. Actually, what I say to everyone, if you are focusing on your lifestyle, if you're focusing on a, I'll say a good routine, you don't have to come to me or any other doctor. You don't have. Yeah, I know that I'm putting my what I'll say, putting my foot in a, I'll say, a burning candle or something. Because yeah, this is my earning, this is my bread and butter that I see patients and all. But I don't want you to come to me with a disease or with an injury that could have been fixed with a normal thing. Okay, so that is what I am saying to you, that if you want to avoid me or someone, if you don't have to spend money on that, just sleep. That's it.
sleep properly. That is going to solve a lot of problem. Well, thank you for sharing all your knowledge and wisdom. I'm really grateful for your time and the work you are doing is amazing. I personally know you and I have experienced your work. So where can my viewers find you? Where can they go and connect with you and take some suggestions from you?
I have an Instagram channel known as Rehab Revolution 2025. So I also give free consultations on Thursdays and Saturdays. All right. Just if you text me up with your any of your problem, I'll definitely go with that and I'll help. I'll try to help you out. All right. So you can find me on Instagram. It's Rehab Revolution 2025. So yeah, that's the only thing I have.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'll be putting everything in the description box. You go and follow Arghya
Thank
Bhattacharya.
you.
I follow him. My children follows him, and they wait for him early in the morning, 3 times a week to get those health training, that fitness training from Arghya Bhattacharya. So go and take some suggestions from him. He is doing some amazing work, and definitely follow him on Instagram. Thank you, Argo. Thank you from the bottom of
Thank
my
you.
heart.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It's a honor to me to come on this channel and deliver this message to everyone. And actually, I know you personally as you are working on I'll say, as a psychologist, as a child psychologist, and it's amazingly helping to all the parents out there. So it's really great. And sharing those thoughts with you, it's an amazing thing. It's a blessing to me. Thank you so
Thank
much, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you so much. With that, we have come to an end for this week. We'll meet another week with another expert with another topic. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care. See you next week.